Good morning, campers, and welcome to our day one art video. Today we're going to be creating the basis for our art project for the remainder of the week, our shadow art. You're going to need some very basic things. You'll need your paper that is included in your packet, a pencil, and you're going to need to go out into your yard and select some leaves. Now, these are completely up to you. I've put mine in a little vase to hold them, and as you can see, the sun is going to provide the rest of our needed materials. You're going to want to put your leaves into a container that will allow them to extend over your paper, creating a really pretty shadow design. What I would encourage you to do is create a composition that fills most of your page. You don't want a lot of just really blank spots left over. And once you're happy with the shadow that's being cast on your paper, you're simply going to take your pencil and trace around the outline. Now for this portion of the video, I'm going to go into time lapse because it would take you a really long time to sit and watch me trace all of this. So we're going to switch over to time lapse. Okay, here is my finished composition. I went in and cleaned it up a little bit after I traced outside. One of the issues you may encounter with your outside tracing is the wind shifting your leaves around a little bit, and don't worry too much if that happens. As you can see, this is a really kind of abstract design, so if it's not perfect, only you will know that. So bring it in, clean it up, and then what we're going to need to do for the rest of the project is have two sheets that look identical to the first sheet. If you were here in my art room, we could use light tracing tables, but we're not. So I'm sending something in your packet to help you transfer your design to two additional pieces of paper. What you're going to get is called carbon paper. You'll see it has a matte side and it has a shiny side. The shiny side will transfer when you press on the grayish looking side. So what we're going to do is you're going to take another sheet of paper. You're going to place your carbon paper shiny side down on top of that page, and then you're going to sandwich it between your design page and your new page. You're going to take just a couple of teeny tiny pieces of tape. If you just have Scotch tape at your house, like the clear kind, that's fine. I'm using masking tape, and I'm only going to use two pieces about like this because I don't want to tear my paper when I take it off. So I'm going to attach one piece at the top and one piece at the bottom. So let me say that one more time. You're going to have your design face up. Then you're going to see the matte gray side of your carbon paper. The shiny side should be facing your new page. Now, a little word of caution about carbon paper. We want to transfer the lines of our design, and we don't want to transfer anything else. If you scratch or scrape on top of the paper, it's going to transfer wherever you touch. So just know that in advance. All you're going to do now is take a nice sharp pencil and you're going to retrace over the lines of your design, and it should transfer identically to the back page. So for this portion of the video, I'm going to transfer to time lapse, simply so you are not sitting waiting for me to finish this phase of the project. So with no further ado, we're going to time lapse forward. Okay, so hopefully I've caught all my lines and I should have a nice transfer. I'm going to very gently pull the tape off. I'm going to very carefully remove the carbon paper, and I'm comparing my two designs and I see that I left out a line here. So I'm going to draw that line in rather than try to realign the page with the carbon paper. And you can see where some of my lines didn't quite make it to the edge of the page. I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. One way to catch a line if it's missing, you could go to a window and line up your designs on the top of one another, and then you should be able to see. So I'll probably use a light table to put in my missing line. I missed one, and I'm just going to eyeball these. But if you aren't comfortable doing that, then you can always, like I said, line the papers up, go to your window, hold it up so that you can see through and repair your line. So I'm going to fix up anything that I have missed here. Like so. Okay, now I'm going to pause and fix my line. I now have two replicated copies, and you'll need to repeat this process one more time so that we have a total of 3 identical designs. So once you have finished tracing again, once we have 3 that look just alike, you'll be finished with the assignment for day 1. Good luck, guys. See you tomorrow, and I'll give you next steps.